Take a parallel stance with your toes pointing forward, about hip width apart. And then you're gonna start with your weight back on your heels. I say this because most people have their knees unlocked, their backs arched. I want you to let everything go, let everything slouch and unlock on purpose. That'll help you push your weight back to your heels. We want the butt muscles to be relaxed. So if they have tension in them, this is why we do this first. Then I want you to feel heel pressure plus balls of the big toe. Ball of the pinky toe as well, but make sure that you have your feet set up as a base. Once you're here, you're gonna go into a hip hinge. So hips go back, knees don't really travel too far back because we do wanna stay somewhat balanced on the feet. If the knees go back, then we have toes coming up. So have that balance in the feet, fold only as much as your hips allow to. You'll feel a little stretch in the butt. Very important that you're not relying on long hamstrings and ribs flaring forward, because that'll give you a lot of fake range of motion. You'll feel hamstrings, but we're not gonna get into the hips as well. Once you're in that hip hinge, you should feel a little bit of a stretch in the back of the butt, in the glutes. You're gonna stay in this position, grab med ball, and then you're gonna slam and exhale at the same time. The purpose of exhaling and slamming at the same time is to help drive some opening in the space of the back of the pelvis. This is why we're at the end range. This is also why it's important that we don't want to rely on long hamstrings and locking out the knees. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get into the hips. So once again, only go as far as your hips allow you to. Make sure your knees are just a little bit forward of your heels. That'll keep you balanced on your feet. And then you're exhaling, slamming hard as possible.